Every few years, a piece of technology emerges that feels like it has arrived ahead of its time. In the world of compact cameras, DJI has often been the company to set that standard, blending portability with professional-grade imaging. Now, attention is shifting toward what could be the next major step in their handheld gimbal camera line, the DJI Osmo Pocket. Hints, early images, and whispers across the tech community suggest that DJI is preparing something that looks both familiar and ambitious. While the design stays true to the character of the Osmo Pocket series, subtle refinements and potential breakthroughs are already generating conversations about where this camera line might go next. For vloggers, filmmakers, and content creators who live by the mantra that the best camera is the one you can carry everywhere, this upcoming device might be one of the most exciting tools yet. Compact by design at first glance, the Pocket 4 is expected to retain the same slim, vertical design that has made the series so recognizable. This decision isn't surprising, as it's the very form factor that makes the Osmo Pocket so practical. The device is engineered for creators on the move. Hold it in one hand, slide it into a pocket, and pull it out when an opportunity presents itself. That philosophy has always been at the core of DJI's success in this category, and it seems unlikely they would stray too far from it. What is different, however, is the camera module. Close-up images suggest that DJI is experimenting with a dual-lens system. Instead of a single sensor like its predecessor, the Pocket 4 appears to feature one larger main lens alongside a smaller, secondary unit. DJI has used similar configurations in its drones, where one lens provides traditional imaging and the second enables depth mapping or assists with advanced computational tasks. If this carries over to the Pocket 4, it opens the door to new possibilities. Depth mapping could allow for background blur without the need for large optics. An additional sensor could improve subject tracking, enabling the camera to follow a person more intelligently even in complex scenes. For solo creators, this could transform the way they record. Imagine placing the device on a tabletop tripod, pressing record, and watching it keep you perfectly framed while adding natural-looking depth of field. The sensor debate introducing a dual-lens system naturally raises questions about compromises. The Pocket 3's biggest strength was its 1-inch sensor, which gave it excellent performance in low light and offered cinematic quality rarely found in such a small body. If DJI decides to shrink that sensor to accommodate new hardware, it risks losing one of the series' most beloved advantages. This is where DJI faces an important design choice. Do they double down on sensor size and image quality, or lean into computational photography and AI-driven shooting? Ideally, the company will strike a balance by keeping the large sensor while also integrating smarter features. That balance could make the Pocket 4 appealing to both casual vloggers who want simple automation and professionals who demand image quality. Resolution and frame rate possibilities suggest that the Pocket 4 could record at 12 megapixels with video options extending to 4000 at 240 frames per second. That would make it capable of slow-motion recording far beyond what most pocket cameras can offer. Even more intriguing is the possibility of 8K capture at 30 frames per second. For the average vlogger, 8K might sound excessive, but it offers advantages for professionals. High-resolution footage allows for cropping and reframing without losing detail. It also future-proofs content for an era where 8K displays may become more common. DJI has already shown it can handle high-resolution recording with other devices, such as its Osmo 360, which uses dual 1-inch sensors. Bringing that capability to a pocket-sized camera would be a significant milestone. Of course, raw resolution means little without usable shooting modes. This is where DJI's software could shine. Enhanced active track is expected, allowing the camera to follow subjects even in crowded environments where faces and objects overlap. Autoframing could automatically adjust composition, simulating the work of a human cameraman. Combined with the mechanical gimbal stabilization that defines the Osmo Pocket line, these features would make the Pocket 4 an invaluable tool for anyone filming alone. Color and dynamic range of the Osmo Pocket 3 made headlines by including 10-bit D-Log-M recording, giving creators far more flexibility during color grading. It allowed for smoother highlight roll-off, richer shadows, and a more cinematic look overall. If DJI improves on this by extending dynamic range or refining color science, the Pocket 4 could rival much larger cameras in post-production flexibility. For creators, this means more than just better-looking footage. It reduces the need for larger rigs when traveling and ensures that even quick, spontaneous shots can integrate seamlessly into professional edits. DJI has consistently expanded its color science with each generation, and the Pocket 4 seems likely to continue that trajectory. Practical improvements, screen, battery, and weight. While headline features like 8,000 recording grab attention, the smaller details often matter more for daily use. Reports indicate that the Pocket 4 may feature a slightly larger display, around 2.2 inches compared to the 2-inch panel on the Pocket 3. That extra space could make touch controls feel smoother and framing more accurate, especially for creators who constantly shoot on the go. The device is also expected to remain lightweight, staying under 200 grams. This makes it comfortable to hold during extended vlogging sessions and ensures it doesn't weigh down a pocket or bag. Battery life is rumored to approach 3 hours at 108p recording, a welcome improvement for travel and event filming. Even more exciting is the prospect of fast charging that reaches 80% in just 15 minutes. For creators on the move, that means you could charge during a short break and be ready for another lengthy shoot almost immediately. Sound Matter Studio is often overlooked, yet it is just as important as video. The Pocket 3 already paired seamlessly with DJI's wireless microphones, giving creators an easy path to high-quality sound. The Pocket 4 may expand on this with improved onboard stereo microphones or advanced noise reduction. If it delivers cleaner audio directly from the device, it would reduce the need for extra gear and simplify recording setups. For solo creators or travelers, this kind of convenience cannot be overstated. Expected price and release window. When the Pocket 3 launched, its starting price was $549, though tariffs eventually pushed it closer to $799. Given the rumored upgrades, dual lens technology, higher resolution, expanded screen, and better internals, the Pocket 4 will likely land in the $599 to $699 range. That would keep it accessible to serious enthusiasts while reflecting its enhanced capabilities. As for timing, DJI typically operates on a 2-year cycle. The Pocket 3 arrived in late 2023, which points to a likely 2025 release for the Pocket 4. However, DJI is reportedly testing multiple prototypes, and if refinements take longer, the launch could slip into 2026. While delays can frustrate fans, they often signal that a company is fine-tuning rather than rushing, which usually benefits the final product. The broader impact. Looking at the bigger picture, the Pocket 4 could evolve in one of two ways. It might refine what already worked so well in the Pocket 3, strong image quality, compact design, and versatile shooting. Or it might push boundaries by introducing dual cameras, 8K recording, and smarter AI-driven features. Either direction has value, depending on what creators prioritize. For those who love portability and simplicity, even small improvements would be welcome. For those who want their pocket camera to compete with larger rigs, the challenge will be whether DJI can keep the large sensor while adding new features. The good news is that DJI's history suggests they know how to balance innovation with practicality. Each generation of the Pocket series has added meaningful improvements rather than gimmicks, and there's little reason to believe the Pocket 4 will be different. Closing thoughts. While official confirmation is still pending, the early information about the DJI Osmo Pocket 4 paints an exciting picture. A dual lens system could bring smarter framing and depth effects. Expanded recording options could make it useful for both vloggers and professionals. Improvements in color science, battery life, usability, and audio would ensure it remains one of the most versatile compact cameras on the market. Whether it arrives in 2025 or later, the Pocket 4 appears set to continue DJI's tradition of blending portability with power. Small enough to carry everywhere, smart enough to feel like an assistant, and strong enough to produce cinematic results, it may once again redefine what creators expect from a pocket-sized camera. If DJI delivers on these possibilities, the Osmo Pocket 4 could mark the next leap forward in creative freedom for storytellers around the world.